There's a new way of thinking when it comes to being, doing, and having the life you want. It's sort of like the new math. Whereas in the old math, you used rote formula to solve problems, the new math looks at things from a larger point of view to create solutions. There are several thousand people who read my newsletter each week, and I would venture that each one of them has their own idea of how and why we got here and what the point of our existence is. One thing's for sure, we're all looking to live our best lives and trying to find better ways to do it. The only question is, are we going about it the hard way or the easy way? I believe that the universe has certain qualities. As part of the universe, we share those qualities and we can align with them and let them work for us. Rather than following rote strategies and fighting uphill battles against our problems, we can simply go with the universal flow and assume what would be our rightful position if we hadn't blocked it off. I love sitting outside on a clear night and looking up at the night sky. The universe in which we live is so vast. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, appears as a soft, barely there, elongated cloud. But it is, in fact, made up of billions and billions of solar systems just like our own. And that's just our galaxy. There are trillions of other galaxies out there. In the high Sierras where I live, there are 1 million stars in the sky. But it's not the stars that fascinate me. I look at the space in between them that holds them in place. That space is infinite. Pick any direction and you could go forever. You could travel for trillions of years and never get to the end. You would never ever come to a wall and then there would be something on the other side. What would be the opposite of space? In other words, when you look up into the night sky, you can literally see eternity. And if you get still enough, you can feel the absolute peace and the stillness and the abject silence. This peace contains all agitation in the world, yet it is never lost. This silence contains all the sound there is, yet it is absolute. You can sense the infinite abundance, creativity, and well-being that abound. These are some of the qualities and attributes of our universe. These are states of being for which we long for and we crave because they are literally part of our makeup. We know exactly when we're going against the natural flow because that's when things feel out of whack. When you're broke, when you can't make ends meet, it always feels as if there's not enough to go around. It simply means that you're out of alignment with the overarching universal law of abundance. When you're looking at a barren tree in winter, it's hard to imagine that there's life coursing in it. However, despite the desolate exterior, you know there's eventually tiny buds that will spring forth, flowers will emerge, and fruit will once again grow in abundance. Nature is unstoppable, but it is all a matter of perspective. When all you see is the barren tree, it's easy to feel lack. At these times, you can look up at the night sky and remind yourself of the vast abundance that surrounds us. See the billions and billions of galaxies with trillions of sun systems and know that there is much, much more than enough of everything. Even under Earth's permafrost, there's grass growing, and the moment the ice melts, it will spring forth. No matter how delicate those tiny blades may be, they can break through cement if they have to. The drive for life, for expression, for abundance is evident. It makes no sense that it would stop at your wallet. When you're sick, you're out of alignment with the flow of life. There is a flow of well-being in the cosmos. There has to be, because an eternal object cannot contain illness. Any flaw that's allowed to grow for eternity would eventually cause the breakdown of the entire system. Yet everything in the universe flows towards the eternal expression of life. Of course, it's true that our bodies exist in time and space. They have a beginning, a middle, and an inevitable end. But even though our bodies age, they do not have to get sick to do so. Sickness and pain do not have to be part of our experience when we align with the natural well-being and harmony that abound. Behaviors and thinking are a matter of focus and perspective. Your primary focus when it comes to your body and health is the exact degree to which you are allowing the natural flow of well-being. Love, too, abounds in this universe. It's reflected in the beauty of nature. When you are in love, you can feel the flow as palpable. It animates your life. It raises your mood, your blood pressure. It's provable that it makes you healthier and happier. It's no accident that babies are made while we are making love. It's said that an orgasm is a brief moment of enlightenment, and there's an entire branch of Buddhism that is dedicated to attaining enlightenment through physical love. Love is magic, but when you can't find love, it might as well not exist. You can't see the forest for the trees. You're blocking the flow that abounds everywhere like air. Love, too, is a matter of perspective and focus. I used to think that very few people ever find their soulmate. Now that I live in that state, I see happy couples everywhere. When you are not aligned with the universal flow, you feel depleted. It's like you're trying to fill your cup, but you're missing the faucet. Most of the water spills out and you're left thirsty. When things are not the way you want them in your life, rather than scratching and clawing your way out of the supposed hole that you're in, change your focus. In other words, get out of your own way. You're not broken and in need of repair. You're just pinching off the flow a little. You're whole and perfect now. You just didn't realize it. And in your thinking of yourself as less than enough, you became that. Because that's how powerful you are. Look up and recognize the perfection that already exists. Align with qualities of the universe which are already a part of you. Realize that in your intrinsic perfection, you already have everything you ever wanted. Stop pinching yourself off from the flow. Allow yourself to feel the feeling of your desire. Bask in it. The best method to help you find that sense of alignment is through meditation. When all thought stops, so do the detrimental ones that keep you focused on your supposed limitations. That's the time to practice the feeling of wholeness. There are myriad ways to meditate, probably as many as there are people out there. My personal favorite is Muji, a master whose simple guidance can take me to that place every time. I will send you a sample. Maybe it'll work for you as well.